What's up guys? I'm Dave. For today's vlog, I'm gonna share with you my top 10 early favorites for the Miss Universe 2019 pageant. So anyway, before I start, I would want to introduce myself. I'm an aspiring content creator. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, click the subscribe button below. I've been a pageant fan since 2010. It started when Venus Ra made it to the top 15 of the Miss Universe pageant because it has been 10 years of drought for the Philippines. It sparked my interest on beauty pageants. Fun fact, my undergraduate thesis was about Miss Universe. It's the construction of the image of a Miss Universe beauty queen on social media. I've watched Miss Universe twice, first here in the Philippines last 2016 and last year in Bangkok where Catriona Gray won. For this vlog, I'm gonna share again with you my top 10 early favorites for Miss Universe 2019. Mostly, I based my choices from their national pageants and some interview videos because of course, the Q&A is important in pageants. As what Pia Wurzbach said, mostly you'll be engaging in several public speaking engagements, of course, to promote your advocacy. Communication skills of a candidate is really important. So, I'll enumerate my favorites in a random order. First, we have Colombia, Gabriela, Tafur, Nadera. So, Colombia has been so strong in Miss Universe this decade. So, for Gabriela, she's a strong candidate. So, Gabriela studied law. After graduation, she worked as a lawyer in the legal department of Microsoft Colombia. So, definitely, Colombia has a strong educational background. For the Miss Universe in the recent years, I've observed that credentials really matter. I think Colombia will do well, especially in the preliminary interviews since she's a lawyer. Colombians, as usual, they are performers. So definitely, I also expect Colombia to perform well on stage because I've seen Gabriela slay the swimsuit competition. Will Colombia make it again to the top 3? To the top 2 or win the Miss Universe crown again this year? Because last year I was so shocked that Miss Colombia didn't enter the top 15. But this year, are they gonna make it? So next, we have Miss Brazil. So oh my god, Brazil, another contender for the Miss Universe crown. It has been so long since Brazil has won the Miss Universe crown. Brazil is represented by Julia Horta, the beautiful, the angelic Julia Horta. So Julia is an experienced beauty pageant candidate. She represented her state at the national pageant Miss Mundo Brazil in 2015. She didn't win. But after that, she represented Brazil in Miss Tourism International 2017. And she bagged the 4th runner-up position. So Julia is a journalist. I've seen her interview and I can say that she's really articulate. She speaks English well. And I expect her to be well aware of the current events. It is especially important in Miss Universe because in the recent years, Miss Universe asks relevant questions relating to relevant current events. So I expect Julia Horta to ace the interview round. She slayed the swimsuit competition and the evening gown competition in their national pageant. I can see her doing very well in all rounds. So I can smell a possible crown for Brazil this time after so many years of not achieving the Miss Universe crown. And of course, what I like most about Julia Horta is her hair, her short hair. It is a standout. It's not the conventional long black silky hair that we see on Miss Universe pageant stage. I believe there's a high chance of Brazil getting the crown this year. Let's watch for it. So next, Indonesia. Miss Indonesia Frederika Alexis Cull. And she's an Indonesian-Australian model. So just like Catriona, she is half Australian. It's not known to many pageant fans that she used to be an actress. The first time I saw her, she was so charming. Her face is sweet, but when I saw her rehearsal video while walking, practicing her catwalk, she can actually be fierce. I think her rawness, you can really see the rawness of Frederika, but I also believe that this is also her strength. I've seen her interview and she really speaks with a substance. Actually, one of her speeches in her national pageant was about media ethics, which is very relevant today in this age of social media. So I believe Indonesia will make it again to the top 15 this year with Frederika. So next, of course, the Philippines. The Philippines is once again a force to reckon with. My goodness, Gazini Ganados. Just look at her face. Her face is commanding. Her face is so stunning. I've met her in person last July because I won the meet and greet contest for the Miss Universe Philippines. I was so starstruck because if she's very beautiful in photos or in videos, my god, she looks like a goddess in person. Her eyes are very expressive. Will Philippines pull off a back-to-back win? I think with Gazini Ganados, it's also possible. She just have to improve her communication skills. Read more, study more about current events. In terms of the pasarela, it's an easy thing for Gazini to slay. So we've seen that in the Binibining Pilipinas pageant, she knew how to stir up the crowd. But contrary to what others said, Gazini can actually express herself well in English. The entire time we were together in her photo shoot when I met her, she spoke English all throughout. I think it was her training also to be able to express herself well in English. But of course, as what Janine Tugunon said, English is not a prerequisite to becoming a Miss Universe. Is a back-to-back win possible for the Philippines? It's possible for the Philippines. Next, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has a strong candidate this year. Another strong candidate this year. After Kiara last year, Kiara finished top 5 last year. And I think Puerto Rico again has a strong chance of making it to the top 5. So this year's representative is Madison Anderson. Just like Brazil, she's an experienced pageant candidate. She was 3rd runner-up in Miss Grand International Pageant. And before that, she was a 4th runner-up in Miss Florida Teen USA 2014. So definitely, she can use her experiences to her advantage. Words that I can describe Madison is blonde bombshell. I've seen her performance in the national pageant of Puerto Rico, and my god, she knows how to slay. Her pasarela is a killer. She's just oozing with sex appeal. If she enters the top 15, it's so easy for her to enter the top 10 because she just can slay the swimsuit competition. She knows how to utilize her facial expression to stir up the crowd. And she also seems to have a bubbly personality. I've seen her interviews. So can Madison continue the top 5 placement for Puerto Rico this year? Let's find out in the Miss Universe pageant. Next, of course, one of the major favorites for this year's Miss Universe crown, Miss Thailand. Miss Thailand, Paweensuda, Drouin. Fasay already competed here in the Philippines. The batch of Karen Ibasco, who won the Miss Earth title. That was in 2017. And now, she has come back stronger. She won her national pageant and now she's going to the Miss Universe pageant. So Paweensuda or Fasay has been a big favorite even before the national pageant. A lot was clamoring for her to join the Miss Universe Thailand pageant, but I really like her. There's this Miss Universe aura written all over her. Especially when I saw her question and answer portion, she's articulate. I find her really beautiful. I find her Thai features really distinct. I've seen her pasarela. I think this is the only thing she has to improve. But again, if she improves her catwalk, her stage presence, another Miss Universe crown for Thailand is possible. Next, we have Miss Albania. Miss Albania, Cindy Marina. Cindy Marina is another strong blonde candidate aside from Madison of Puerto Rico. She's an athlete. She's actually part of Albania's women's national volleyball team. The Miss Universe Albania was her first pageant. She looks raw, but there's so much potential. There's so much potential in her that I can see her making it far in the Miss Universe pageant if she if she trains well, her height and her beauty are just so hard to ignore. Like, her beauty is really commanding. When I saw her walking on the stage, I thought she was a Victoria's Secret angel. She has that vibe. She could be a supermodel. She looks like a Barbie. With her height, with her beauty, Albania can once again make it to the top 15 of the Miss Universe pageant. Next, we have Miss South Africa. South Africa once again is sending a very strong candidate for the Miss Universe crown. Zozibini Tunzi. Fun fact, she was a top 26 finalist in Miss South Africa 2017, but she failed to enter the top 12. And this year, she has come back stronger in her national pageant and eventually won the top crown. I love her performance in Miss South Africa. She looked confident and empowered. That matters in the Miss Universe pageant. So she shows so much personality on stage. She knows how to play with the camera. She knows how to do the pasarela. Miss South Africa veers away from the conventional long silky black hair for beauty pageants. This short hair actually suits her and definitely it will make her stand out. She's in the public relations field, so definitely she speaks very well. Communication skills is not a problem for her. And just like Catriona, her advocacy is about education. Will South Africa pull off a sandwich victory this year? Next, our ninth girl is Miss Netherlands. The first time I saw her in her crowning moment, I was stunned right away. She has this charisma. She has this girl next door, carefree vibe. It's not the usual pageant vibes. I found out that she worked as a DJ, so definitely she can speak well. She has this charming and sweet aura that makes you want to love her. And when I watched her interview, I really felt her bubbly and outgoing personality. Actually, I would love to see more of her, but for now, I think if she improves her pasarela, if she trains well, just like Albania, then a top 15 placement for Netherlands is possible. Last but not the least is Vietnam. Once again, Miss Vietnam is a strong contender for the Miss Universe crown. Last year, I really loved Yen Yen. So this year, they are sending a strong candidate. It's Hoang Thuy. So Hoang Thuy has a similarity. She has a similarity with Yen Yen, the Miss Universe Vietnam last year. She also comes from a poor family. She used to sell rice cakes in the buses. She really worked hard to be able to support her family. It's another compelling backstory. Despite her struggles supporting her family, sending her siblings to school, she was able to persevere. So it's a story of perseverance and determination. She pursued modeling and eventually pageantry. In fact, Hoang Thuy won Vietnam's Next Top Model Cycle 2. She has an impeccable runway skills. She has a strong presentation skills. Vietnam might once again make it to the top 15. That's it. My top 10 favorites for the Miss Universe 2019 pageant. So Colombia, Gabriela Tafur. Brazil, Julia Horta. Indonesia, Frederika Alexis Cull. Philippines, Gazini Ganados. Puerto Rico, Madison Anderson. Thailand, Paweensuda Drouin. Albania, Cindy Marina. South Africa, Zozibini Tunzi. Netherlands, Sharon Pieksma. And of course, Vietnam, Hoang Thuy. So again, those are my top 10 early favorites. My list might change in the coming days, in the coming months. There are more girls to be crowned, so let's see. And this is actually my first analysis and review video for the Miss Universe 2019 pageant. I'm planning to make more. You can watch my other videos, my Miss Universe vlog in Bangkok, and my meet and greet video with Gazini Ganados. I'm an aspiring content creator, so I hope to see you in my next reaction, analysis, and review video for beauty pageant. I'm Dave. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed my channel, click the subscribe button below. Click the bell button for you to be notified if I make more review videos in the future.